Dude, it's hard enough to play the game and do this annoying ass challenge. I have to start because the matchmaking won't work. Going in the review! It's going in the review. God. Season 1.5 review.
It didn't fix the bug.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't fix the bug.
The bug. The only bug that's actually been bothering me about this game is not fixed. That is annoying. Because this is the only thing we've been running into. Like, yeah, when the server dies, that's annoying, but that rarely happens more than twice. It's the, I can't fucking find a goddamn game.
We're like, whoops, this person's gone now.
Yep. Hey there, this is the One Boom, and we have another very simple video today for you guys. We're talking about Vanguard's Season 1.5 update, essentially the mid-season update for Vanguard, and just discussing what my experience with it has been over my last 3-hour play session with it. And it hasn't been great. Let's just be real here. I don't want to get into the pros and then the cons. I want to vent here for a second. There's not going to be any IRL segments in this video because any jokes I add into this will be incredibly forced. I'm not scripting this. I'm genuinely disappointed, but okay, good things first to some degree. They fixed the moderate NAT type issue. My NAT type is now open in the game, thank God. They fixed the packet bursting issue, or most of the packet bursting issue from what I've seen. They did a nice polish to destructible environments and the maps in general, making sure you don't bump into invisible corners and random pieces of rubble that really aren't there anymore. They nerfed and buffed some weapons, and they finally added fire resistance to Dauntless and Fortified, and they made it so that the mortar barrage doesn't shake your screen into oblivion. For the full patch notes, look up Season 1.5 patch notes. This is not a patch notes video, and there go those viewers that were here for that. Okay, but let me just talk about the fact that the main issue I have with Vanguard is still alive and well. After about an hour and a half of playing, the ugly issue where my friends start getting kicked from lobbies after every game, unable to find matches, unable to access the matchmaking service, the game needing to be restarted multiple times, my console needing to be restarted once, and then I can finally get into a lobby with my friends and look for a match, and then after that match, the matchmaking system breaks and it can't find a game. It gets stuck looking for 3 players. I restart the game, and suddenly I am allowed to find every player. I am getting sick of this. I like Vanguard. I know that's sort of a hot take for some reason, but it's a fine Call of Duty game. I aim, I shoot, I kill people, I unlock camos, I progress towards streaks. It's fun. It's not super innovative, it's not going to win any awards, but it's fun, but it doesn't matter. You can be the most content-filled, fun Call of Duty game in the last decade, and it doesn't matter if I literally can't play, okay? This makes the game unplayable to me. I don't want to have to restart the game, restart the lobby, restart my console in between games just so that I can find a match and not get stuck on the connecting to matchmaking service screen. Call of Duty is a fun pick up and play game. I don't feel like I need to be at the top of my game to be the best of the best to hop on and play some Call of Duty. It's an open meta game, and what completely sucks my love of the game out of the room is the inability to get into a goddamn match. Like, Vanguard on a good day just kicks my friends out of the lobby and I have to re-invite them, which is of course still inconvenient and, after a long play session, really gets tiresome. This issue was not in Vanguard at launch. I would have bitched about it if it was, but for me and my friends, despite a couple of disconnects and some dev errors that we just sort of anticipate happening during the launch of a shooter, so it was fine. It got worse over time. After the Warzone integration with Vanguard, or I should say the Vanguard integration with Warzone, that's more accurate, it's like something shifted, something broke, and they haven't had the time to fix it. And I like that this update is a step in the right direction, and even the zombies mode got a net positive, I guess? And don't worry, I'm gonna have a whole video covering zombies as well. Again, this update isn't a bad thing. It's not bad to have a new gun and some fixes and some frustrations fixed, but it doesn't matter if you fix the mortar barrage and I can't connect to a lobby. This update is good. It is a sign of things to come, and I know their holiday break just ended, and I right now in this video need to explain my position on launch problems. I think launch issues should be squashed by the end of February if the game launched around the start of November. Launch periods for developers are very, very complicated because even if the game was properly QA tested, The biggest QA test you can do is sending the game out to millions of thirsty customers. When you do that, they will find issues that nobody ever found before. And YouTubers will cover the issues, cover the exploits, cover the broken aspects, cover the things that simply just don't work. And all that salt gets rightfully rubbed into the wound. So they take the launch period to fix that stuff as best as they can. And hopefully that goes well, because coming up next is the holiday season. And while some of you like to roleplay as Ebenezer Scrooge and say they don't deserve a holiday break because your favorite electronic toy isn't working properly, I'm sorry, they deserve the holiday break. But then the holiday break is over. And then they get January and February to fix the problems people have been dealing with, the things that have been the hardest to deal with, the mountains. Okay, they got to climb the mountains. And I think for Vanguard right now, the biggest mountain is lobbies, parties, and matchmaking. Something is clearly broken with getting into a lobby, forming a party, and looking for a match. At least that's what my friends and I say. Those are the biggest issues we've ran into. There's been some bugs here and there that are annoying, but nothing so annoying that we can't play the game. But I literally had to cut my stream short because of this. That's like the definition of unplayable. I can't keep streaming the game because the error simply won't resolve itself after appearing. I know that $60 to a video game isn't like buying a toy. It's an investment. You're going to be putting hours and hours and hours into it and socializing with your friends on it and trying to get better at it. And when it's being handled poorly, seemingly incompetently even, from the outside at least, yeah, that's very frustrating, but try to keep in check that it is a video game and that these are real people working on it under conditions that you and I probably can't relate to. COVID hasn't helped, and lawsuits haven't helped. And just the fact that video games are far more complicated now. I'm not being an apologist, I'm trying to be pragmatic. I know it looks like I'm defending Activision, but trust me, I believe it's absolutely unacceptable that this issue is persisting into mid-January. Because now I'm worried that I have to wait 3 weeks until Season 2 for this issue to be potentially fixed. But the nightmare scenario in my head is that this issue will persist into Season 2. Of course, there's no reason for me to get upset about a hypothetical. It's just that, with Halo, I thought certain issues were going to get fixed after the tech tests, and they never did. And I know there's a lot of strain on developers right now, so I'm not holding my breath. But overall, Season 1.5 is a move in the right direction, and I have to admit, I felt giddy reading a long list of patch notes and changes and fixes. It just sucks that the thing that's keeping me from playing the game right now wasn't one of the things that got fixed. Of course, this video is subjective. Let me know what issues you're having down in the comment section below, and if I see enough reoccurring comments, I might make a video on your guys' issues as well, so that you feel heard and that maybe we can circulate some of your problems, because mine is, again, party lobby matchmaking. Everything else is secondary or really not that big of a deal. Just don't, hit me up with stuff about campers or lag. I don't know if you play on Wi-Fi or if you're just shit at the game, so I don't care about that. But if you have a specific issue, please let me know. But now I'm going to end this video even more negative than it already was. When it comes to Battlefield 2042, I hate the gameplay. It's not what I want from a Battlefield title at all. I don't think Battlefield games should play themselves too safe, but this one definitely went way too far in the direction I don't ever want to see Battlefield going in again. With Halo Infinite, I really like the gameplay, but the lack of content and the lack of features and just the experience in general is severely lacking. It hurts me to play the game right now because I'm just playing the same maps over and over again. There's nothing new, there's no roadmap. It almost feels DOA, and I hate talking about it because all I can do is spout venom because I'm a really passionate fan, as, one might say to justify their assholeness. And then with Call of Duty Vanguard, in some ways it's mediocre, but it's solid. It's what I want from Call of Duty. Twitch shooting, stupid fun, and it's technically broken. So we have gameplay I don't want, gameplay I like, but content that just is incredibly lacking, and then we have a Call of Duty game that's really solid, but is currently buggy as fucking hell. Hopefully, something is drastically different with all three of these games by the end of February. Because this channel can get real toxic real fast if I go into the end of February and Halo's dry as a fucking lake bed, Battlefield is still being Battlefield, while Vanguard is kicking me out of lobbies because I have the audacity to try to play the game I paid for. See you when I see you. Goodbye. Oh, and fucking Modern Warfare's still broken.